Hello and welcome to Park Life. Football is back for the 2019-20 season and we've got all the information you need to know ahead of Saturday's match with Macclesfield Town.
And so we're here. We go again. Another year, a new campaign. Another chance, another try to go one better. We have the squad to get this one. There's always change, a page refresh, to be embraced, to be the best. The stage is set, the cast are primed to make sure this will be our time. The season's here. We know the date. We go again. We cannot wait.
We spoke to manager Matt Taylor ahead of Saturday's match and he says the side come into the game after a positive pre-season.
We hope we've covered most of the bases. We've played best part of 8 or 9 intense games, done a lot of hard work. Started best part of 6 weeks ago, so I think we're ready for a proper game of football and a league game, and it's a game we've got to look forward to. We feel the lads are fit and in good shape, but it's about producing a performance.
Who else can't wait to be back here on Saturday? Your skipper Jake Taylor says your support is everything to the team and we'll need you on Saturday.
The fans are fantastic. Whenever they're sort of on form, it really pushes us on. So hopefully, like they have done for numerous times since I've been here, pack the park like you say and really give us a good atmosphere, and hopefully we can give them something in return.
Matchday at St James Park is much more than just 90 minutes on the pitch. There's something for the whole family. This Saturday we've got a rodeo. You can also go in the Junior Greetings Lounge and there's free face painting available. Of course, a new season means a new shirt. Of course, you can grab one of these at Saturday when the shop opens from 11 a.m. When you get to the ground on Saturday, you may notice a few new signs around the place. Why not stop for a quick selfie before heading into the game? So you join us in Junior Greetings Zone 2. Simon, first of all, what do you think of it? It's new for the new season.
Yeah, it looks great. It feels a bit like the One Show now with these bean bags and stuff, but it's a great area for the kids to enjoy. I really like actually the Junior Greetings Lounge over in the IP office stand, and this is kind of like another extension of that, just to make us a bit more of a family-friendly club, which the Junior Greetings do a great job with anyway.
First of all, busy summer so far in terms of transfers, ins and outs maybe?
Yeah, well, 9 in the summer in terms of coming in, so that's certainly kept us busy as a media department announcing those signings. Scott did some great work in terms of the reveals as well. They went down popular with the fans, and I think we've got a surprise as well in for should we get some goals tomorrow.
Absolutely, and obviously a new look programme as well. Can you tell us a bit about how that's kind of come together?
Yeah, well, it's gone down to an A5 size. We just feel it, with programmes, it's a little bit more pocket sized now, and obviously being green, it reduces the amount of paper as well. But actually, in terms of content, it's still 92 pages. I think with the amount of adverts we're going to have in the programme, being it award-winning and lots of local businesses wanted to go in it, it's probably going to end up going up towards 100. So you've still got plenty of content in there. There's a good feature on, what's happening in the week ahead in Exeter City's history. Simon Carter, who some fans might remember from the book he wrote of his time supporting Exeter City. Gus Honeybun, your boys took one hell of a beating. That book would prove popular. He's providing a feature in the programme which celebrates the anniversary of the title win in 89-90. So that's going to be a really nice feature. And then you've got the regular contributors, Rob Casey doing his poem, Tony Morris, Matt Bamsey, Lee Edwards with his look at the opposition as well. So, it's jam-packed full of all the features which helped to pick up the awards last season. So I'm looking forward to that, really, the reaction it's going to get.
And in terms of the football, have you been to many of the pre-season games? What have you made of pre-season and how that's gone?
Well, I didn't go to Jersey, as some fans might have already seen once I got that question wrong with Lee Holmes.
How is pre-season going for you? Because we've not seen you in games yet.
I scored the other day.
Played against Jersey.
Cool.
Start that one again.
I wasn't at Jersey, sorry.
Start that one again.
Sorry. You can
Obviously, Simon, yeah.
How is pre-season going for you?
But I've been impressed in pre-season. It's really hard to judge. So I know when we played Swansea here, we were kind of set up to chase them about and probably play into their hands a little bit. So if I'm going to judge pre-season, I'm probably going to judge it on the game we've just played, which is against Torquay, because I think the way Torquay are performing and how they're doing in terms, you're going to expect them to be top half of the conference. So it's provided a really good test for what might be coming to tomorrow in terms of Macclesfield. Obviously, Macclesfield will be a step up, they're a league higher, but it was that kind of real league style of game, being a local derby. It was fierce. It was, you know, no tackles shied away from. So I was impressed with us down at Torquay, the way we responded. I've been impressed with Ryan Bowman in pre-season and towards the end of last season as well. So yeah, I think it's all bodes well for the season ahead.
As we mentioned, 9 new signings, also brought in 2 new goalkeepers as well. Lewis Ward, Johnny Maxson, that should be good for competition for places.
Yeah, very good. I mean, we're not even sure as we're sat here who's going to be starting the game tomorrow, but they seem very close in terms of experience and technical ability. So it keeps them both on the toes. And yeah, like I said, it would be interesting to see who starts, and whoever does start tomorrow will be pushed right to the limit all the way through the season, because you would imagine the other person at some point might get a run of games as well, because they're both 2 talented keepers.
I remember when the news came out that we were going to sign Tom Parks as well, you were quite impressed by that signing. What do you think he'll bring to the central defence?
Well, there's a bit of aggression now in that centre of defence. I'm thinking as well of Gary Warren. I did like his quote when we asked him what type of defender was, and he said, I'm very aggressive and I like a tackle. I think the 2 central defenders that were brought in are very much in Matt Taylor's image. I also think, in terms of how Aaron Martin's performed over pre-season as well, he's going to impress.
One of the big names, of course, Nicky Jose. What have you made of him in terms of how he started?
Yeah, pre-season he's not got a goal yet, but I go back to that Torquay game and you played him into a bit of space, and that reverse pass for the assist just shows what the quality he's got. I think the more we can get Nicky Jose on the ball in attacking areas, the more it's going to benefit us, because it's just shown those glimpses of quality down at Torquay, and in terms of the assists and stuff like that. And I think as soon as he gets in on goal, or a sight at goal in terms of a shooting chance, you'll back him to put it away, because he's got a tremendous scoring record, certainly in League One when he was at Swindon, and he's played at a higher level as well. So yeah, a real marquee signing, that one.
Macclesfield, obviously opening game of the season on Saturday. What are you expected from them? Because obviously they came in and caused a bit of an upset, didn't they, before?
Yeah, I think when you look at the game we played here against them on a Tuesday night, that performance probably ranks from an Exeter City point of view as one of the worst of the season. So I think we've really got to. I think if we put a similar performance in on the opening day of the season tomorrow, then we could come unstuck and get the same result. But you wouldn't think that would happen. Sometimes you get those blips Tuesday night midway through the season for one reason or another. And Macclesfield sat in, and there was an expectation that we were going to beat them, and it wasn't working after the first half, and you heard a few groans round, and it kind of just growed into that one of those games where you could see that happening. I actually think tomorrow the fans will come behind, they'll get behind the team, there'll be a positive energy, and that will transfer to the players on the pitch, even if they don't start as fast as they should, because it's a two-way process. Obviously, you start a game fast as players and the fans are already on your side, but I don't think we'll get that situation that we had when Macclesfield came here. I think there'll be so much energy about it, and I'd be confident we will come away with a result. Macclesfield are dangerous though, they're very direct, and obviously they've improved under Sol Campbell since he's taken the job on. You do wonder about what state of mind their players might be coming into the game, obviously with the troubles they've had over the summer. But yeah, certainly won't be taking them lightly.
Finally, I'm going to push you for a score prediction now. What do you think?
3-0.
3-0 win, there we go. And that's it from this week's Park Life. Be sure to join us next time.